Storms continuing into next week, and in the Great Lakes, storms also expecting, which could both cause massive holiday travel delays. NewsNation's Caitlyn Becker is live in Queens, New York at LaGuardia Airport. Good morning, Caitlyn. What are things looking like this early Sunday morning?
Well, so far, Hena, there's a little over 20 delays here at LaGuardia. It's slowly creeping up every hour. It feels a little steady now, but I do think the chaos is about to start. There have been dogs, families. Dogs have been having accidents on the ground. Kids have had diaper changes right behind me. It's a little chaotic here, and I expect that to continue as more people roll in. And we talked to a couple of travelers here this morning who were concerned about potential delays and an influx of travelers, so they were just trying to be prepared. Take a look.
So we were visiting our family in New York City, and then we were all going to fly back together. So we wanted to allot enough time for like delays and stuff, but so we just thought Sunday was best.
We came here pretty smoothly. The only worry that I have is that there's messages on American Airlines saying that, hey, we're offering a certain money for people to change flights, and there's like we have overhead baggage allowance might be limited and all that, so I'm a little bit worried about like too much oversubscription to the airline, but overall seems pretty smooth and there hasn't been any congestion, so far so good.
I feel that when it comes to being worried about that overhead space, there is nothing worse than having to gate check that bag. But so far, so good out here. But AAA is expecting millions and millions of people on the road, Hena, over this course of this holiday season. And more people are going to be traveling versus flying. Of the people that are flying, TSA is expecting something like 40 million travelers to be screened in this security throughout the airports throughout the country. So that is a lot of people. And to keep up with that demand, airlines are like United are adding 500 more daily flights. There are quite a bit of travelers still in the skies, though it does seem the majority is going to be on the road. And as you mentioned earlier, that inclement weather could mean a nightmare for people who are traveling this week. The good thing is the busiest travel days are behind us. They were Friday and Saturday, Hena.
But as we inch closer and closer to Christmas Day, Caitlyn, are we expecting more winter weather disruptions?
We are, and we are already seeing that the winter weather that we've had over the last couple of days here in the Northeast do seem to be impacting flights. By 7:30 p.m. last night, there were 24,000 delays and quite a bit of cancellations. We're seeing cancellations today. And if we're looking at the map, we can take a look at these numbers right here. The last hour, it was 100 and some delays. Now it is 200 some delays just in 60 minutes there. So you do see that. And look at where those delays are concentrated up in Boston, JFK, Newark, in the area that did get hit by some of that winter weather. Now there's going to be a storm that moves in over the next couple of days throughout the Midwest. So if you are traveling in that Detroit, Chicago area, you need to be really careful with the icy and wintry conditions on the road. They could be very dangerous. By the time we hit Christmas, some of that winter weather is going to move to the Northeast, which also means treacherous traveling conditions. But silver lining there, we might see a white Christmas in New York. We haven't seen one, Hena, since 2009, and we only need an inch of snow by 6 a.m. on Christmas for it to count as a white Christmas. So that could be really beautiful if you're hunkering down at home and in your cozy pajamas and hot cocoa and not on the roads.
Oh, or working like you and I, but I hope we do get a white Christmas. Caitlyn Becker, thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.